Hey Babby, welcome to your workout. So I'm going to assume that you've warmed up already, either on a treadmill or some kind of a cardio piece of equipment, or you've used the dynamic stretch video that I've also included in this email. It's available to you whenever you want to use it. And it's just on YouTube, so you can always look on my channel if you need to. So anyway, let's begin. We're starting with core. You've got plank tilts first. I'm looking at my spreadsheet, so if you wonder where my eyes are tracking, it's because my camera's up here and my spreadsheet is down there. Anyway, so it's plank tilts and deconstructed Aquamans, 10, 10, and 10 3 times. So let's begin. You got plank tilts, start on the forearms, lower your hips, and you're gonna slap right where your elbow was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so deconstructed Aquamans. Head down, right arm, left leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. Well, don't switch. Wait. All right. Now, I go kind of fast between sets, and since you're supersetting, one thing's resting while the other thing is working, so I'm just going to jump right in and keep going. If you ever need a break, just hit pause. And, in between sets when you're having to gather equipment, you might need to pause just to move throughout your gym there. All right, let's get it again. That one more time with this plank tilt, or 2 more times, really. We have 3 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more time. Plank tilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so next up is a side plank, and you're gonna grab either a 3 or a 5 pound dumbbell. If your gym doesn't have 3s, some just don't, then go to the 5. We've been working with 3, but use what's available to you there. So always starting with the elbow close under your waist here and not way out. So just remember that setup. Digging the feet into the ground, press off, and we're going to do a reverse fly. So side plank, you're gonna go from dumbbell right in front of your face to squeezing the shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so switching sides. Side plank, reverse fly, 10. And we only have one more set after this and we move on. All right. Come on up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, back to the other side. We're just gonna jump right in. When one side was working, the other was resting. And back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. Last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. All right, so what do we have next? It is bicycles with a heel tap and windshield wipers. So that is 20 and 10 3 times. So what you want to do is support your head with your hands and meeting elbow to knee or as close as you can and tapping the heel down each time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep it going, that's halfway. 11. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, done. Now your windshield wipers. I like to wedge my elbows into the floor like this. You can also be really wide or really narrow. Just make sure that you're going from side to side as far as you can without hitting the floor with your legs. So it's like a little metronome. Side to side, just control how far you're going with your abs, your obliques, and the internal rotators on the spine. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're gonna go again in a sec. I just wanted to go over real quick with the bicycle. There are variations you can do. One of them, which I think you liked for your neck, was pulling up with the mat and using the mat. You get the same support from your hands, just don't pull on your head too much. And the other one is where your legs are positioned, and if your back is tolerating what we were doing with the heel tap, great. But you can also be up here, like a 45-degree angle, and you can lower it all the way down to parallel to the floor, and then the heel tap. And that part's up to you. You can also do a march like that. We're doing a little bit different though because it's extending out. So here we go. I'm gonna just keep doing the one with the heel tap and follow on with whichever variation you like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, halfway, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, and done. Woo, burning. Nice. Windshield wipers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So obviously you want to take a break whenever you like. I'm just going to keep it moving so that, you know, if you want to go quickly and go from one exercise to the next, you can. But feel free to pause anytime. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, halfway. 14, 16, 18, and this is 20. Woo! Windshield wipers, here we go. Phantom's getting impatient. Phantom, come here. 3, 4, come here, puppy girl. 5, 6, 7, 9, and done. All right, what do we have left here on the floor? Nothing. We're on to legs. It's a good time to have some water. So we're about 11 minutes in, minus your warm-up, of course. So we're being efficient, if nothing else. So you need a 30-pound dumbbell and some wall. So we're going to do a wall sit. I am going to lean on my my squat rack pole over here for the wall sit. So it'll look kind of funny, but I don't have any other place in the same area where I can do it. So goblet squat with a dumbbell. Get this out of the way. 30 pounds. I increased your weight limit a little bit there. Just hold the dumbbell sideways like this. Normally you do it with a kettlebell. But the goblet squat is the same. Nice wide legs, and you're just dropping it down and coming up and squeezing. 1, 2, 3. Variation on the hold. If you prefer, you can also do this. The heels of your hand are holding under the dumbbell, and you're meeting your elbows to your knees, just like you always do. I believe this is 6, 7. That's what I get for counting. Done. All right, so wall sit. We're in this together. Normally I just sit there and watch you, but today I'm in. So slide on down, hands off the legs, go. We got 1 minute, and hopefully your quads will burn just like mine do. It's the best stuff ever. It's what I'm in it for, are the legs. Keep them strong so I don't need help later. Just keep hanging on. Hands off. You don't want to press here. It puts too much pressure on the knees. You're more than halfway there already. It's almost there. Less than 10 seconds. And 2, 1. All right. So do some butt kickers here. Just get some juice flowing back to the quadriceps. I am going to hold the dumbbell up in this position. So the butt of the heel of my hand is under the thick part of the dumbbell, like this. And then the goblet squat's a little easier to accomplish because you're pointing your elbows at your knees like I taught you. Let's see, there, I'm centered, good. I'm still kind of getting used to the direction of the camera. So down here, meet the elbows to the knees, up and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from the side, 8, 9, done. Now a wall sit. Put this down. Now the dumbbell, I'm assuming that these will all increase for you. So, you know, if this workout is still something you're doing every Friday for a while, slide down and we're in. If we're doing this every Friday for a while and you find that a 30 is just too easy anymore, increase it. Talk to me about what numbers you're putting on so that your Tuesday workout is still challenging you. So I'll need to know whatever numbers you increase to. Leave the sets and reps alone, but increase weight for now. Anywhere you want that you feel like you're not getting enough of a challenge. More than halfway there. Feel it burn. You can pull your toes up off the floor just for a little something different. You don't have to, but sometimes it takes the pressure off the knees and intensifies the feeling right here in the vastus lateralis, that big muscle down the side with the line. Almost there. Done. All right. So we got one more, and then we're moving on to lunges. Hopefully you're doing some butt kickers and getting the blood flow back to the quadriceps. This is a very quad-centric part of the workout. All that front of the thigh, the stuff that drives you fast when you are going faster on a run, faster on a bike, all that fun stuff. All right. 10 more. This is it. 1, squeezing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna put this one back. We got one more wall sit, then lunging. Slide on down, hands off and begin. So sometimes I tell jokes when people are wall sitting to take their mind off of the feeling, because it awfully does burn a bit right in here. So I got a good one for you. Why do monsters wear tennies? Because 90s are too small and 11s are too big. I know, I cracked myself up. It's a terrible joke. More than halfway there though, so it did distract us while all of that was going on. Here's another one. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Woo! Burn, burn, burn. Almost there, less than 10. 2, 1, done. All right. So now, grab a pair of 15-pound dumbbells and we're doing a stationary lunge, 10 and 10, 3 times. Up to you if you want to take a break in between legs. I usually take a little bit of one just to get the juice flowing. So grab your 15s. I got these. And do it from the side. You can watch me doing it, and I know you know what you're doing. So stepping back, and we're doing that stationary lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another set already, stepping back with that first leg. And I'll let you decide if you wanna go for it or take a break. Stepping back and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoulders up, chest up, squeezing the shoulders. 7, 8, 9, done. Switch. 10. 2, 1. All right. You'll have one more set. I'm taking a sip of water. And then we'll go again. All right. Last time for lunges. And we're out of legs after this, and we're on to kneeling push-ups. Ready? Woo, stay balanced. 3, 4, 5. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed. 7, 8, 9. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is it, 10. All right, so kneeling push-ups. We were working on it the other day where you were on the foam block. Hopefully they have something like that for you at the gym you're working in. Foam block, rolled up mat, something like that that just gives you a spot to aim for. And I'm gonna get my blue mat so you can see me. And I'm gonna go sideways, sort of angular. I know you know this one, but we'll set it up anyway. You wanna make sure that your chest and sternum are on the foam block, knees are together and ankles are crossed. And you're gonna stay in a nice plank. Your thumbs are a little ahead of that foam block, and then you press off. So give me 10 here. 2, 3, 4, slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. All right, so take a little break. I just want to make sure that the juice comes back to the muscles, so to speak. So we're actually taking a whole minute. So while we're doing that, you want to do swimmer's hugs. Just get the blood flowing back to the area you need. You can do some eyes and shoulder rolls back, forward and back. All right, so what I remember from our previous workouts is that the lowering is easy and then you push yourself back up however you get there. I'm going to do the standard knee push-up, and in the time that I do the 10 reps, I want you to do 10 reps however you can get it. Do some where you push up and lower yourself, and eventually when you need to, you can do the one where you set yourself up and then lower. And just play it that way until you get to the point where you can do 2 full sets of push-ups. All right, so that was over a minute. It's like a minute 10. And so we'll begin again. Crossing the ankles, lower your hips like you're planking. And let's do 10 push-ups. I'll do it nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm just going to take my time here moving from this to the next thing and explain what we're doing. If you're still doing push-ups while I'm explaining, great. 2 sets of 10 is all you need there. Grab that back in a second. So we're now doing the pull muscles, and you'll need a 15-pound dumbbell for rowing and 10-pound dumbbells for curls. So you'll have a single 15 and 2 10s. So I'll grab a 15 and we'll do this one together. So you'd have your hand on a surface like a bench, a chair, whatever you want to get a hold of. And your feet are next to each other. And your chest is up, shoulders are back, and you're going to hinge at the hip, like so. Put your hand on the surface of the bench, and then you're going to row, like you're starting a lawnmower. You pull, just like the TRX row, you're just doing it single-handed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Then you grab your 10s and we're doing curls. Now I might be wrong about the 10. It might be 8 since we're supersetting. There's a lot going on here. So start with palms facing the legs and then twisting up, pinkies facing the face. So twisting each time you're getting around the hips or the waist, it twists. I think this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're back at it, jumping right in. Unless you need a break. If you need a break, do swimmer's hugs and grab some water. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep flowing through this till we're done with the set. So let's do 10 and 10 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice my back is getting up, my elbow is getting up over my back. 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to make sure that's happening on each rep. If you're missing that, then you're probably losing strength in that part of your body. And it might be a good time to stop and just do the same amount on the other side. So if you can only do 7, stop and do 7 on the other side. Here we're doing 10 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curling. 2. Really try to keep your body still. You're like a statue with moving arms. So you're not swinging your body, you're keeping yourself nice and steady. A slight bend in the knees and tight core is very helpful here. I assume this is 7. Here I am chatting again. 8, 9, 10. All right. Last time, then we move on to some of the smaller muscles in the upper body. Hinging at the hip, tight abs, chest forward, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with rowing. Last time for curls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Must be interesting seeing me without a mask on. 8, 9, 10. I think people start to forget that I have a smile somewhere in there. I do. All right. Reverse flies and double tricep kickbacks. So these are going to be, let's see, I have your reverse flies with 5-pound dumbbells and your double tricep kickbacks with 5s. This is 10 and 10 3 times.
Then we have one more set of wrist curls, and then we're stretching. And I will do the stretching with you during this video. So here we go. Reverse flies. So grab your weights, and you're arabesquing your arms, and you're hinging at the hip, so you're at about a 45-degree angle at the hip. And then squeeze the shoulder blades together, keeping your elbows bent at the same angle the whole time. It's all in the shoulders, this work. 5, 6, keep your head down. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're kind of in the same position for these double tricep kickbacks. You're going to work with the triceps here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hydrating. Then we start again. So play with the weight on these. If you can do more, do more. If there's an 8-pound available, use it if you feel you can. For now, stick with 5s, 10 reps 3 times, and progress as needed. Always try to go heavier, but don't push it, you know. If you don't feel like you're ready for it, then wait another week. But you can always increase the weight, as long as it doesn't hurt your joints or your back. I guess that's a joint, huh? All right, reverse flies. 1, 2, 3. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. 5. Crack an egg with them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the tricep kickbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. One more superset. And then you got your wrist curls. Reverse flies first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm dropping down for my tricep kickbacks. Arms parallel to the floor and flat of the knuckles facing. Bend and straighten your elbows like you're a little skier. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. All right. I think you are a little skier. All right, so we're seated and doing the wrist curls. I know I'm a little off screen, but I know you know what you're doing here. Palms facing the ground and curling up, starting the motorcycle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Flip it over. You're not going to find wrist roll-ups at a standard gym, by the way. That is a very different exercise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flip it over one more time here. 1, 2. Phantom, come. 3. Come here, girl. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And flip it over one more time, curling up. 1. Squeeze the dumbbells. Drop it into your fingers and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi, pretty. 8, 9, 10. All right, we're stretching. Come here, you. We're stretching. Oh my goodness, it's the best thing ever. Oh, the dog loves to stretch. Oh yeah. Downward facing dog. Palm up. Stretch the forearm first. Wiggle the thumb. All 4 fingers high. High, high, high. Fingers down. Pull the other way. I know, it's so fabulous. fingers down, stretch the top of the forearm. She's the baby. Okay, lace the fingers forward and hunch back, stretching the back. You might like the pull away stretch on the pole, so that's another way to do this, but since I'm on the floor already, I thought I'd do it this way. And then lace your fingers behind you and open up the chest. Try to hold each of these stretches for 10 seconds minimum, or you're wasting your time. Your muscles are not listening. 10 seconds is the minimum for the muscle spindles to actually react. So straight arm across the body, keep the elbow straight, and then hold the forearm, pull gently. And then open and close your hand. A little more delt recruitment from pumping the hand like that, and then wrist circles. And then same arm, go ahead and get your tricep stretch. Press here in the middle of the arm and walk your fingers down your back between your shoulder blades, and that'll deepen it a little bit. And then switch, straight arm across the body, hold the forearm. Open and close. Wrist circles. And then a tricep stretch. Just hang on there and walk your fingers down between your shoulder blades. And then grab a wrist and go to one side. This is similar to the crescent moon we do standing, so we're going to do all the stretches today on the floor. If you need to get up and do any of your other stretches, go ahead and do it. I won't know, will I? Because I'm a video. Other way. All right, so we're going to do some leg stretching. And again, you can throw that part away if you want to stand up and do your quads standing. What I'm going to do is a kneeling lunge stretch. So this is for the quadricep in the back. You tilt the tailbone under and lean forward. And once you feel that back leg engage, then you're going to reach over your head towards that front leg. And that's getting into the IT band, the psoas, and the quad all at once. So you're getting a multitude of stretches here. And just hang on for 10. It's a good multi-purpose stretch, as long as you get that tailbone tilt first. All right, switching. I'll do it from the front this time so you can see. Stepping the leg forward, tilting the tailbone under and leaning in a little. Just hang until you feel the back quad engage. And then reach over your head. And then I'll go into the hip a little bit more. And the psoas, IT band. All right, back on the floor. Now, I know that tight hamstrings, you probably want to do your ham stretch up there. So you'd put your foot on the bench and do this one. Here, we didn't do calves today. As I'm doing this stretch, I can feel my calf. So again, another multi-purpose. You can feel the hamstring, you can feel the calf. You can elevate your hips by sitting on one of those foam blocks or a couple of mats, or just stand up and put your foot on the bench for your hamstrings. And you go either way with that one. Switch. And if you're feeling this in the inner thigh at all, then you need to bring your straight leg more towards the midline of the body, and that will stop pulling on the gracilis. That's the inner thigh muscle. And now we're actually going to stretch the gracilis, funny enough. So you sit with a butterfly up tall and just pull on the bottoms of your feet. And just hang in there for a moment. Now if your hips are elevated off the floor, like when you sit on my pillow, you'll get a little bit more out of this stretch. So then press your feet forward and come down with a straight back, and that will get the outside of your hips. And then getting the lower part of the glute, do a pigeon stretch. So you're bending your knee and putting your belly over the knee. Nose to the knee first. And then you're going to pull on the floor a little bit with your hands and press your chin away. Oh, what's wrong, Phantom? Are you sad? And then switch to the other side, pigeon. And then up, pulling on the mat, chin forward. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, last thing. We're gonna do a little spinal twist just to make your back happy. So you get on your back, hug your knees, and rock side to side. And what you wanna make sure of is that your knees are separated a little so your elbows catch you. And just massage your back into the floor. And then drop your knees to one side and your arms the other. Keep your shoulders connected to the floor. And then clasp your hands while looking over in that direction. And just hang on and get that stretch. Deepen the stretch, breathing deeply. Feel where that tension is and just let it loose. Then before you move, make sure you're bringing your knees back up towards your chest before you drop to the other side. It's better for the back. And then twist and get your shoulder back onto the floor and clasp the hands together, looking over the shoulder. Couple deep breaths here. Feeling that stretch all down the side and into the back. All right, we're done. I hope that felt good. That was 44 minutes here on the video and whatever you did for warm up. So not a bad workout in such a short amount of time. Please email me if you have any questions. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Look in the comment section or the description section, I'm not sure which, on your video link, and it will have everything listed of what we've done today. So I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait to hear about it. Have a good one. Bye, Babby.